Wicked sick.
Hey guys, Shadolance back with another review. Today I'm going to be doing the L96A1 Holiday Wolf. Now this review is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be putting music at the end. A lot of you guys have been asking me to talk more in my reviews, so I think I'm going to start that trend with this video today. But that also means my reviews are going to be a little bit longer too. And I'm probably not going to be putting music in for a little while, at least until I get some stuff going. Now I have to apologize for the gameplay in this particular review because I was incredibly stressed when I was trying to get it, worrying about schoolwork and a bunch of other stuff like that, and people and just stuff. So this isn't the best gameplay in the world, but it's amusing to watch, and at the end there's some death room gameplay, which isn't particularly amazing, but the quick scopes I get with it and the grenade kills are always fun to watch. And the quick scopes I get are actually kind of funny too, so I thought I might as well put them in. But it's not particularly amazing gameplay, it's just enough to get the review done. Anyway, so I'm going to dive right into the stats. I'm going to be comparing this with the Holiday Wolf with the Arctic Wolf, because obviously those two are the closest to compare, because they're both purchasable for NX. This gun usually comes out around Christmas time for perm. It's $30. It's what it was last year. It's what I got. And it's the reason I haven't rebought the Arctic Wolf, which a lot of you have also asked me. So, stats. The ammo capacity is 5 of 20, damage of 100, which is obviously a little bit higher because it's an L9, it's more like 115 or something. Portability is 40, rate of fire is 10, which is very low. Accuracy of 95, recoil of 65. Now the Arctic Wolf has supposedly about the same damage, but the ammo is only 5 of 15, not 5 of 20, so it has the extra few shots. Both have a portability of 40, I do believe, yep, and both have a rate of fire of 10, which is the lowest for any sniper in game. However, one of the big buffs is, besides the fact that this has a higher magnification scope and obviously the different skin, the Arctic Wolf only has an accuracy of 90, whereas the Holiday has a 95. Although I do believe when it was originally released it was like 93 or 4, I don't believe it was a full 95. This quick scope right here is really kind of funny. I noticed him and I figured I could try to quick scope him. I really thought that was hilarious. I was laughing pretty hard. And then obviously recoil doesn't matter, they're both bolt action, and they're both 65 anyway. They both have an S1 suppressor on it, which is what it says in the description of the Arctic Wolf, so I assume it's similar. You can only equip a magazine to both of these guns, obviously. A little Easter egg about this one, it says Merry Christmas. If you see the side of the gun, it has a little bell next to it. Just look when I'm running with it next time, you can see the words Merry Christmas in yellow. And then obviously it has the green covering, which is a little more useful in more situations than the Snow White, which is only really useful in a couple of maps. So it's on for $30 around Christmas. Honestly, this is an excellent sniper. It will be scoring 10 of 10. Reasons that I love this sniper: the spread recovery is very fast, the higher magnification scope plus the increased accuracy basically makes this an Arctic Wolf that is useful at long ranges. You can snipe long range with this very, very easily. It's incredibly similar, like the actual gun itself is incredibly similar to the new KNT-308, I think that's what it's called, sniper that got released very, very recently. I've also done the review on that. If it doesn't come out before this, it'll be coming out relatively quickly after, if not in the same night. So, yeah, as you guys know, I upload at night, so, yeah. But aside from that, this is a really great gun. The spread recovery is faster than the Arctic Wolf. I tested it myself before the game. The damage, I'd say it's about the same actually. The damage drop off is not too much different. They're both pretty much always one-shot kills. Both don't kill a tanker vest in one shot usually, but yeah, it's about the same. Has obviously the different scope. If you guys didn't notice, has the scope of the TPG and so on. It's great for quick scoping, as you guys are going to see in this video repeatedly. No insane accolades this time. I got one right before I started my oil rig gameplay. I got one in Kill Creek that was pretty amazing. It was a fantastic, and I really wish I had it recorded, but I didn't. The last kill, the fantastic, was a nut shot. But anyway, so that's about all I want to talk about the guns. I don't have a whole lot more to say about them. So here's the big catch, guys. I am building a new computer for my birthday. That's what I'm doing. And I want to go into my specs, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. Hopefully all you guys out there watching are computer nerds, so I want you guys to give me feedback on what I'm doing. Now, I haven't built a computer in an incredibly long time, so I'm not necessarily up to date with all the stuff that's out. I haven't built a computer for more than 4 years, so I want some help picking out my stuff. So I want you guys to comment down below and tell me what you think I should get, what I shouldn't get. Now, I'm not making this a massive gaming computer. That's what the computer I already have is for. I have a way to link it up that I'm going to make it so that it records directly onto the other computer, or maybe to an external hard drive first and then go onto the other computer for rendering, because this computer is not great for rendering. It takes 2 hours to render a 10-minute video, so that's not exactly wonderful. So here's what I have picked out so far. As far as graphics cards, I have, I think, technically 5 picked out. I have a GTX 470 or 570. I think I'm going to go with the 570 if I have to choose that. And then of the Quadros, I have Quadros FX 1800 and 3800 plus, and also the Quadro 2000 and 4000, which are a different line, different series. Those are the ones that have been recommended by other video stream users, but ones that I found myself that I thought might be useful. Sapphire Radeons HD, the 7970 and the 7950. If I had to go between the two of them, I would obviously take the 70, because just assume that money's not an option here, guys. Assume I can afford anything. So just help me pick out the best ones for the price, guys. Don't assume I literally have infinite money, because I definitely don't. But the one I'm leaning toward the most is the Gigabyte Radeon HD, which is a 7970 model. So if you guys want to search that up. Okay, so that's about it for graphics card. Processor, I'm definitely going with an Intel i7 processor, the highest one that they can afford, that I can buy, so don't bother with that. That's what I'm getting, and I'm not changing my mind. I know for a fact they're great for video rendering, regardless of the computer. This is kind of a fail right here. I try to shoot that guy, he gets killed, and this guy finally dies. Motherboard. So, things I'm looking for, and this is what I must have. At least 4 frontal USB 3.0 ports and at least 2 back-end USB 3.0 ports. I need 2 hard drive ports minimum, if not more. 3 or 4 headphone jacks, 2 microphone jacks, all on the front. I don't care if there's more on the back. A removable graphics card port. I want to be able to swap out the graphics card so I can test new ones. I want 2 FireWire ports somewhere on the computer, don't care where. And I need at least 1 HDMI coming from the back. It has to come from the back. I need a maximum, or not maximum, but at least 32 gigabytes of RAM maximum that I can hold, because I am planning on putting that in, so yeah. And I don't really care what the maximum is. I probably won't put in more than 32 gigs. So hard drives, I've already got my hard drives picked out. I'm going to have, the reason I want 2 hard drive ports at minimum, I'm taking a 2 terabyte hard drive disk and a 256 or above gigabyte solid state drive to run the operating system on. I'll install software and I'll install stuff like that to go on it. Probably Sony Vegas, Adobe Premiere, and similar programs like that. As far as RAM, 32 gigabytes of DDR3. I'm going to get 4 8 gigabyte cards. I'm buying most of my stuff from Newegg, but as far as the Sapphire Radeons that I mentioned earlier, the graphics cards, there's a website called www.sapphiretech.com. That's where I'm looking for the Radeons right now. And yeah, I'm looking at the NVIDIAs. If you guys didn't know, the GTX 470 is an NVIDIA, and I'm pretty sure the Quadros are also. I don't remember because I looked that up about a week ago. So I don't quite remember what those were. I just write down the serial numbers and the model numbers, so that's what I'm going for. And as far as the hard drive model that I'm getting, I've pretty much decided this, unless you guys can find me a cheaper one that would be better. For the 2 terabyte hard drive disk, I already have a 256 gigabyte solid state. As long as it doesn't bust out in the next couple of months, I'm planning on using it, just moving it to my desktop, because I have. This is gonna be a desktop, by the way, just to let you guys know. That guy's glitching in the crane. But so the hard drive disk that I'm planning on getting is a Seagate Barracuda. You can get the one I'm looking at is on Amazon.com. So, and that's what I'm looking for. It's a 3.5 inch, but I just haven't decided what I'm going to full yet. If it's going to be a 2, 3, 2, 2.5, 3, or 3.5. I think I'm going to go with the 3.5 just so I can conserve space and maximize effort, or not effort, size. Because the larger it is, the harder it is to overheat. At least from what I've heard. I don't know if that's true or not. But either way, I think I am going to go with that. It is the cheapest of the compared to the other ones. I guess that's maybe due to size or something. I haven't really figured that out. So that's what I'm hoping to do with my new computer. So if you guys want to help me out and comment down below or PM me. If you guys know a good model, or you guys have had luck building computers in the past, or you know a good company, or you know a good place I can get a good sale on, let me know, guys, because I will show you guys the specs of the new computer once it's built. I'm planning on, since I'm getting it for my birthday, which is like mid-November, I'll let you guys know when it's my actual birthday. I'm going to leave that as a surprise for now. I'm planning on probably having this built by then. I'll probably start ordering parts early November, and then I'll start building sometime after that. So if you guys want to leave me some comments before that, or PMs, I'd love to know what you guys have to say, so that'd be awesome. as far as other stuff I want to cover, I just want to remind you guys keep asking me. I know I've said this in the past couple of reviews, but you guys keep asking me to do certain reviews, and I mean, it's alright. I mean, I'm glad that you guys are asking. I really appreciate the thought. But literally, as I've said before, there's so few reviews in the entire game that I haven't done. I'm pretty much out of reviews to do unless they release new weapons, which I obviously cover pretty quickly, usually within a week or two. So, I mean, I've already done the reviews, guys. Just go back and take a look at them. That's about all I can say on that. I've done the reviews, chances are. There's very few I haven't done. Maybe some upgrades of weapons. Like, I haven't done the P90 SE. I do plan on doing it, though, as soon as I get high enough rank to buy it. But, yeah. I've actually done the reviews, guys, so just go check back on those. As far as some other things that I wanted to cover, I think I will go into ideas for new weapons. I did want to see what you guys want to know about ideas for new weapons. Now, I have some ideas myself that I would love to see, maybe as specialist weapons or things. I know you guys are going to hate me for saying that, because I would just give noobs more ammo. But, I mean, I kind of like playing with them sometimes, and I think some of these would be useful. But I have an idea for some ones. I want to hear what you guys have to say, so let's see what you guys have for ideas of new weapons. They can be primary, explosives, I don't care what they are, just whatever you guys want to see put into the game. Whether it's from another favorite game like Modern Warfare or whatever you guys are playing these days, let me know. I know there's a lot of new games out recently. I've started playing DayZ a lot. It's a lot of fun. The only downside I don't like about it is there's not enough zombies. Now, I know you guys are kind of like, what, are you crazy, for anyone who's played DayZ? Because, like, once you get into a horde of zombies, you're pretty much screwed. Well, the reason I say that is because I'm a Left 4 Dead player, and I like having zombies that, like, swarm you crazily. Like, that's absolutely insane. And this is the Death Room gameplay I mentioned earlier. It's not super spectacular. I just wanted to play it and toss it in here. It's just a little bonus since I happen to be using the Holiday Wolf. I actually didn't record this gameplay, and, well, I mean, I record every game I ever play, so in case something really happens, or at least almost every game. But I just happened to use the Holiday Wolf in this and get some nice flash scopes and some nice quick scopes, so I figured I might as well use it. But other things I wanted to say, the one thing that I really wish Nexon would integrate is that you could put scopes on shotguns. Now, I know how retarded that sounds, and I'm pretty sure the only ones that have that are the Maxes and the R870 MCS mod. I don't think there's any other scope shotguns, but the reason I like that is because it lowers the spread so that you can... The way I work with it is when I get my hands on those kind of guns, I don't usually renew them, I just use them while I have them because I don't use them competitively. But I'll literally like flash scope with it. It lowers the spread by a little bit so that you can make all the shots hit. And if you flash scope in the area of their head, which is really easy to do with a low magnification scope like that, like a really low magnification scope, like the reflex sights that you see on them, it makes getting headshots just ridiculously easy. Especially with the, the fast firing rate of Maxes, so that definitely makes it a lot easier. I know that sounds completely retarded, that no one would ever think to do that, but I'd like to see that happen. Running a little bit short on time here. As far as stuff that I want to see put into the game, I can't say that, well, I guess you probably use some new, like a real pistol, like a revolver type pistol. I'd like to see some new revolvers that you can buy. Not forgeable ones, like a new revolver you could buy. The Python was probably one of my favorites ever released. I would love to see them release something else like that. Now, the scoped pistol idea was a great idea, and I wish they would do that again. I'm a little bit disappointed with the G18 Chrome, though, and I'll explain that more in my next review, guys. But thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Get your friends to rate, comment, subscribe. Send your friends PM on Combat Arms. Go harass your mother. Get her to subscribe, too. And I will see you guys in the next review. Shadolance is out, and this is going to be a long, drawn-out silence. At least I hope it's not too long and drawn out. Bye, guys.
Oh, hell!